welcome. My name is Jessie. This is Learn as You Do It gardening. So now in South Africa we are approaching winter. We're just ending summer and now is the beginning of winter. So things are slightly different. The winter crops are thriving and the summer crop they are slowly dying, but in all it was a good year. It was a good summer. I've learned so much, and please join me. Let me just take a tour and see what is growing. So we're gonna start. We're just gonna start here. I'm not sure if the sun is gonna. We're gonna start here by the pepper. By the pepper, okay. So you can see that it was like a very. I had a good one, but I don't know what I'm saying. It was a good one. So now this is what is left, but it produced so much. Like it has exceeded my expectation. It was for the first time. It was my first time planting pepper. So far the results were good, and I'm just gonna see how long it's gonna last. But I'm happy with it. And in moving along here, this was my flower bed. Well, it's still my flower bed where I was trying to attract the bees, but obviously the season is changing and things are looking very different. And also in between those peas, oh well, I love it though. And if we come here, it's a baby spinach, and it's also for the first time planting it, but it's coming up nicely. And I'm just gonna, I think, pull some out. I'm not sure, we'll see. But I was just putting it together and see how it's gonna come up. And next here it's a winter crop, which is lettuce, Elisa, I don't know. And you can see that I did replant it, so it's coming up nicely. And we'll see as the winter goes how it's going to come up. But it's been very nice. It's been different and overwhelming, a lot of work. Okay, and over here we're having a garlic. So I started to plant it in February and it's coming up nicely. Okay, so here it was one of those mix container where it has peas, it has onions, and some of the winter things that are coming up. I can't remember what are they, but I'll put I'll write the name in there. Okay, here these are the onion. I'm so happy. This I've been struggling to actually to plant the onions. It's called onions Texas grano, and I started to plant it in February, so it seemed to be thriving now that it's winter. And I struggled, like it took me forever. This is my third try. You can see over here where I tried also, and I thought they were dying, but because of winter now things are shaping up also. So we'll see, but I'm quite happy with this ones here. And I have more garlic that is coming, and it also was for the first time. So these are everything that you see here pretty much. I'm planting it for the first time, especially onion and garlic. I've been trying, and then I learned that you have to try it towards the end of summer and in the middle of winter, then it come up nicely. And in here, oh, I'm sorry. So in here we're having, okay, this is a mix of everything here. I've got tomatoes, which I thought they were dying off, but they're coming up. And we have celeries. And at the back there, it's turmeric. Right there, this big leaf is turmeric, and it came up nicely. I'm supposed to harvest it, but I haven't. Okay, come down here. Another pepper, which is California pepper. I had lots of, probably I harvested 4 times or 5 times. I'm happy, and it's in the small containers. I'm happy, and it's still coming up. I'm gonna see how it's coming up because of now the thing is ending, so we'll see. Okay, in this container we have sweet chard, which is, you all know by now if you're watching my channel, that is one of my favorite. And there's also a mix of onions, and there's lots of tomatoes that are coming up. So I'm just not doing anything because of it's obviously the end of season, but they coming up. I want to see what's going to happen. and a bit of beetroot in this corner. And this time I was very struggling. Like, another thing that I was struggling with, it was beetroot. So it seems like now it's coming up, which is good. I'm happy. And we have also a volunteer potato. And here I had okra. It was lots of okra, and they all ended the season, and now we're beginning to the end. There's also a few of sweet chard and beetroot. Okay, my exciting my summer crop that came up so well, I'm gonna harvest it now, is the eggplant. They did so well. Just, I don't know if you can see it, but it's almost the end of it, but it was amazing. I was happy with it, and they didn't have too much demand. You just have to water it once a week, and that's it, and put it in a sunny place. And this is still more of eggplant, and still more volunteer tomatoes, baby tomatoes. And this one is looking good. Wow. That's the nice thing about the plants. Things changes the way they want. When you're thinking, okay, you're expecting them to come up in summer, then it seems like summer it was too hot, but things are changing. Okay, now let's come here. So this side is my succulent session, just a little corner. As you can see, that in summer the sun was in summer it was very hot. So slowly they're regaining the color. At the moment they look this beautiful, but I still like the color. Mixed peach and a little bit of brownish, but it's gonna change into green when as the winter goes. And this is one of the aloo, and we have also more of peas and more succulents. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the other side of with my herb session. Okay, here they are. This is my herb session and mix of succulents and basil. Okay, I had a success with basil. It's now dying off now, but it came up so well. I was so happy with it because of I did struggle a bit with it also to bring it up, but hey, it was a success. And this side then is also more. This is mint. Is also drying off because of the season, but it was good. And look how thriving the flowers are. I'm happy. Okay, so here it was a pepper, but it was a peppermint and smells so good, but it's drying off now. But I love it. It smells so good. The smell, oh, it's amazing. Okay, so this is the third side of my garden. So this is aloe vera, and we're having bell radish rather, and it's more of, this is the sparkler radish. I think the names are left on the other side, and more flowers and lots of radish on this side. Okay, and this is sweet chard. Okay, sweet chard is my favorite, so I'm always planting it throughout the season. And it's more of a sparkler radish in here. Oh, and I group them together. Just want you to show them that lots of snails are my challenge at the moment. But anyway, that's gardening. Things are happening here. You love some bugs, some you don't like, but anyway, I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything. And here is the bell radish. It's cherry bell radish. It's coming up nicely. That's one of my favorite crop in winter, and it takes about 21 days. Okay, and here the side is the short carrot, and on this side we having some of my herbs. They're dying off now due to the seasons. And okay, on the left hand side here, it was this is an avocado tree, and it's mixed with all flowers, which is I love it in summer because it attracts a lot of bees. And this is a lemon tree. Okay, this is one of my favorite success that I had. It was more of California pepper. We have harvested so much. We have harvested lots and lots and lots of it, and it was very good. And we also have more garlic and few of the sweet chard. And on this side, okay, this is potatoes. I'm struggling with potatoes, but I'm not gonna give up until I get it right. So I don't know whether it's the soil, but the soil looks fine. I can't really get it right, whether maybe I'm watering too much, but hopefully this time something big is gonna come up. I do get it, but I'm getting the small potatoes. And this side here is the baby spinach again. Baby spinach, onions. I planted them from the seed, and sweet chard. And oh, there's a beetroot. I did struggle in summer. It's seeming to pick up now that it's winter. I'm thinking it's liking the cooler weather. And this is now the end of the eggplant. Okay, we have harvested a lot here, but it's coming now to an end. And this side is more of come and put it in this side, Jerry. These are the sparkler reddish. It's reddish, so soon, maybe after a week, I will be able to harvest, but they're coming up nicely. And my signature, which is the sweet chard, is coming up nicely, and soon we can start eating it now. Yummy. Oh, things are looking dry this side. Okay, and small flowers. And this was my flower bed, my flower raised bed or container, but things are dying off here. So but look how beautiful the lavender looks. And we planted last year, so now it's coming up so nice. It's like thriving. And during summertime it was looking dryish, but now it's coming up nicely. And okay, let me see this side. Okay, it's gonna be only this side. Okay, from there it's mostly my succulent, and in the middle of it then succulents and other flowers. And this is lemon tree. Okay, here I was just trying also to try the eggplant, but I don't know if it's gonna come up or not. It's getting off season, but we'll see. And here I also planted the green beans rather. Okay, succulent, I watered too much, so I'm hoping that it's gonna come up. And it was also in summer, it was too hot for it, so it didn't cope so well. We'll see. Oh, look at here, this is my favorite. I forgot the name of this plant, what it is, but it's allium something, but it's come up so nice in this silver container. And of course I put peas everywhere. More succulent. That's looking, it's coming up again. In summer it actually I thought it was dying off, but it's coming up again and it's looking good. And it was too hot for it in summer, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, and this is another succulent. And I also love that. Here I was just also trying to see if I planted peas in here in the small container. Would it come up? And it is coming up. Okay, more aloo. Okay, and on the side, okay, nothing nice there. Oh, but look how big this is. Oh, look how big the peas is. And they taste so nice. But I don't know because here I'm putting it in the side. It looks so dryish. I don't know. And there's carrots. And there's baby greens here. And there, my favorite one is the thing that is coming up nicely. That's the thing that I planted from the seed. It's lemon tree. And over there in that container, it's I have planted. It looks so dry though. I have planted ginger, and I've already harvested, but some I'm waiting for something to come up, but we'll see. Thank you so much for watching my channel.